support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
And joining me from Truxt is Naveen.
Hi.
Am I saying that right, Naveen?
That's right.
All right. Wow. I am just killing it on names today, so I'm loving every minute of that. So Marlo, nice to meet you, by the way. And you've developed Truxt.ai, so tell us a little bit about Truxt.
Sure. First of all, thank you for having me
Absolutely.
here. It's a pleasure to be here at CES. Truxt helps enterprises catalyze the journey of generative AI adoption.
Okay.
And we have a platform which essentially does two things. One is we help enterprises consolidate all their unstructured data into one place. We call it Knowledge Hub. And then we have a pre-trained LLM, which integrates with the Knowledge Hub to produce, the needed chats, needed responses for internal and customers. And recently, we happened to develop a DevOps GPT platform, which helps us go into the direction of autonomous operations or autonomous software operations, we call it. So this, at a high level, what we do at Truxt. I'll be happy to get into the details.
Okay. So I think I get an understanding about what this is. So, I own a few companies, and one of my biggest challenges is, I would say, is unstructured data. We have a Google Drive that has hundreds, if not thousands, of files that are not sorted and whatever. People just drop them in there because you want to keep the file. You want to keep that thing. You don't want to get rid of it. But at the same time, nobody takes the time to maybe file it properly or whatever. So Truxt would help us sort through that, is what you're saying.
Yep. And every enterprise sits on a gold mine of this data, what you're talking about. The problem is bringing all these data in different formats, not only documents, but look at the number of training contents we create. We have so many videos. Our solution architects go into so many troubleshooting sessions. Those are all recorded. But what happens to those? They just get buried into those drives you're talking about.
Yeah.
So we bring in every type of data, every type of that unstructured data into one place. And what we have seen is not only that unstructured data helps a lot, but then comes the problem of data governance. You cannot produce responses which is not relevant for the end user or not required for the end user. So enterprise, one, collection of data, cleaning of data, providing role-based access controls, gets a lot many things to worry about than just putting a wraparound ChatGPT, throwing some documents, and then get started with responses.
So then, the next level here, and I'm just asking because I think I kind of understand this flow. So are you then using this unstructured data and other things within the company to train an AI so that if I wanted to, for example, understand, if we had a sales opportunity for a particular product that somebody reaches out and I don't know really anything about that particular thing, I can go into Truxt and say, hey, I have this potential sale with this customer that wants A, B, and C. Do we even have this here? I'm just thinking in my own world that, because one of the companies I have is very, very unique, and we have all these opportunities that we call them, but each one of them is unique to each individual company that we work with. Am I getting close here with what Truxt will do?
Yeah, so that's precisely the need of an organization. They have data spread across different systems, bring those all together, and now a salesperson can go and instantly ask a question. Hey, does this product or does our product's latest version supports Kubernetes version 1.25? And then instantly they can get an answer from the existing set of documents. There is one thing which we have found also very valuable. One is bringing together all the company-specific information and then add surrounding technologies to what they actually solve real problems in. Now, these two together brings great value in terms of not only accuracy, but something which you have not created in terms of contents, but is a very integral part of what you offer to the end users. So that's the intent, and actually this is being solved. This is very well solved now.
Okay. And is Truxt available right now? I mean, could I sign up, and is it a subscription model? How does all that work?
Yes, it's a subscription based.
Okay.
You can go on Truxt.ai, and one good thing anybody can do is they can go ahead and create a sandbox of their own, no charges.
Okay.
You can just go register, you can put your public document URL, and instantly you will have your instance ready. You can see in real time how the responses will be coming to your employees on internal or on public available data.
Okay, very cool. I'd love, do you have like a case study that you can share with me maybe or a story of somebody using Truxt that really improved their lives?
Right. So there are two sides to it. One
Okay.
is, of course, there are hundreds of case studies available, and typically what we have seen is around 30 to 65% of gains in terms of
Okay.
reduction in number of tickets and the instant responses or first-time response improvement. So that is very generically available. Something which I found very astounding is our work with our design partners on DevOps GPT, where this platform team was getting 8 to 10 requests per day from their internal developers. And until those issues were resolved, these developers were predominantly blocked.
Yeah, they just sit there and twiddle their thumbs,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And with using something like DevOps GPT, the number of tickets were reduced from 8 per day to half every 2 days.
Wow.
That's a massive gain.
Yeah.
And that's something which I see is going to gain more and more momentum across industry, where you will be able to troubleshoot your issues instantly if you have created a very well-knit solution on generative AI. And this is something which is also available online.
Okay. Wow. Very, very impressive.
Thank you.
So I know that we just don't have enough time to talk about these things in depth on the show because we're very, very busy, of course. But Naveen, I really appreciate it. Truxt.ai, everybody. Truxt.ai. Go check it out if you have a company. Is there any use case studies for things that are not, I know it's B2B, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Are you looking at this would be rolled out for households sometime in the future as well, or?
Currently, it's B2B, and B2B itself is pretty big, big problem to solve.
Yeah, it's kind of a large market. Yeah.
But a couple of important learnings I would definitely want to share with your viewers. One is, implementation of generative AI on your product knowledge base is becoming kind of commoditized. There are so many companies doing it, so the use case is very well established, and people are experiencing great return on investment. So use it. I want enterprises to use it.
Sure.
Second important part of is don't build it. Typically, in my conversation with CXOs, I have found most of their focus is on implementing generative AI on their business use cases than building something like, improving their knowledge management productivity. It's more like Salesforce. You will not build a Salesforce, you'll buy a Salesforce. You will use Salesforce information to improve your business. So these are a couple of very important learnings I want to share with your viewers.
Okay, I appreciate that. All right, Naveen, I appreciate the time. And again, everybody, Truxt.ai, go check that out if you need this type of solution for your business. So, all right, thanks, Naveen.
Pleasure.
Take care of yourself. All right.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2025 coverage is executive produced by Adam Barker. Technical director is Kirk Corliss. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Tracy Ingram, Xerxes Goddard, Brandy Jackson, and Aviva Cram. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, and Scott Ertz. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. The TPN studio executive is Todd Cochran. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production, copyright 2025.